The veneers are shaking. The crime stories are shaking. The cargo is shaking. Los Angeles is shaking. The presidential election is shaking. I don't know who's shaking, Lil Yachty or Caribou. Ben and Jerry are shaking, and these issues are bigger than a dessert. Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield are the two owners of Ben and Jerry's Ice Cream. Well, as of yesterday, it has been reported that Jerry Greenfield has now stepped down from his company that he's had for over 40 years. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. Ben Cohen and Jerry Greenfield started Ben and Jerry's in May 1978. Ever since then, they have not only been the world's best creamery to me, they have also been political activists, always standing up for injustices all over the world and making sure that they use their platform, their money to speak out. Even when you go on their page, they say that their value and their mission is to fight injustices and worry about human rights. So if you go on their page, they're always talking about climate change. They're talking about political issues. They have never stood silent or been on the wrong side of history ever. So now Jerry has stepped down from the company because their parent company, Unilever, is asking them not to use their First Amendment right. So this is a lot of reading. It's my first time reading it. I'm reading it along with you. So to the Ben and Jerry's community, with a broken heart that I've decided I can no longer, in good conscience after 47 years, remain an employee of Ben and Jerry's, I am resigning from the company that Ben and I started in 1978. This is one of the hardest, most painful decisions I've ever made. This isn't because I've lost my love for the people at Ben and Jerry's. Quite the opposite. The folks who show up every day in our factories, scoop shops, and offices are some of the most passionate, caring, values-driven people you'll ever meet. They are the soul of Ben and Jerry's. What has made their work so important to me, what allowed the company to be more than just an ice cream company, was the independence to pursue our values, which was guaranteed when Unilever bought the company. For more than 20 years, under their ownership, Ben and Jerry stood up and spoke out in support of peace, justice, and human rights. Not as an abstract concept, but in relation to real events happening in our world. That independence existed in no small part because of the unique merger agreement Ben and I negotiated with Unilever. One that enshrined our social mission and values in the company's governance structure in perpetuity. It's profoundly disappointing to come to the conclusion that the independence, the very basis of our sales to Unilever is gone. And it's happening at a time where the country's current administration is attacking civil rights, voting rights, the rights of immigrants, women, and the LGBTQ community. Standing up for the values of justice, equity, and our shared humanity has never been more important. And yet Ben and Jerry has been silenced, sidelined for fear of upsetting those in power. It is easy to stand up and speak out when there's nothing at risk. The real test of value, this is deep. The real test of value is when times are challenging and you have something to lose. Love, equity, justice, they're a part of who Ben and I are, and they've always been the true foundation of Ben and Jerry's. From the very beginning, Ben and I believed that our values and the pursuit of justice were more important than the country itself. If the company couldn't stand up for the things we believed, then it wasn't worth being a company at all. It was more about than just ice cream. It was a way to spread love and invite others into the fight for equity, justice, and a better world. Coming to the conclusion that this is no longer possible at Ben & Jerry's means I can no longer remain part of Ben & Jerry's. If I can't carry those values forward inside the company today, then I will carry them forward outside with all the love and conviction I can. Love, Jerry. Wow. So powerful. I mean, that might as well have been the I Have a Dream speech to me, because that hit every point of what's going on today. And he's saying, I will not be on the wrong side of history. I will not stand for injustices, even when it's hard. Now, that was what Jerry said. This is what Ben said as the comment, as the caption. I never thought I would have to write this, but after 47 years, Jerry has made the difficult decision to stand down from the company we built together. I'm sharing his own words as he resigned from Ben & Jerry's. His legacy deserves to be true to the values we founded this company on, not silenced by at Magnum. Help us free Ben & Jerry's. Sign up at freebenandjerrys.com. And if you go on Ben's social media, he's speaking out. He's calling the president out. He's got a dope hat to counteract what's going on with Dogecoin. And he's got a lot to say. Now, for those who are thinking about, okay, let me protest Magnum ice cream. Well, if you're going to protest the true culprits of the silencing, you would have to protest Unilever. And that's where it gets sticky. Unilever is a huge parent company. Here are the companies that are under Unilever that we use every single day. Knorr. Now, the Knorr brand is German food and beverages that have been owned by Unilever since 2000. Knorr is like peas and carrots. I've used plenty of Knorr when I'm making my fall pot pie. Okay, Hellmann's. Stop playing with me. That's mayonnaise. Hellmann's and Best Foods. Comfort, a fabric softener brand owned by Unilever. Magnum, of course, the ice cream company. This is important. I read this when I was reading about Magnum. It's the first handheld ice cream bar. So really, really, really pivotal in just design in general. Axe sprays. Lifebuoy, a soap that was originally used to fight chlorea in Victorian England. Today, it is the world's #1 selling antibacterial soap. Interesting. Lux, a global brand that includes body wash, soaps, and body-related products and more. Cif, household cleaning products. Clear, encourages confidence and individuality in men and women. Interesting. Close Up, a toothpaste and a mouthwash brand that focuses on oral hygiene and dental care. Liquid IVs. I'm a huge user. I'm not a drinker, but if I ever was to get drunk celebratory-wise, baby, I'm going to get me a liquid IV powder. Those work wonders. So Sunsilk, British Hair Care. Surf, one of Unilever's most popular laundry detergents. Oh, I heard of Surf. Vaseline. Who doesn't have Vaseline in their house? Stop playing. Cornetto, Italian frozen dessert. Cone brand. Interesting. So they do own dessert, a lot of dessert brands. Glow and Lovely, Hudason, Unilever's flagship skincare brand for women. Lady's Choice, a spread and salad dressing condiment brand owned by Unilever. Interesting. I wonder what's under Lady's Choice. Pond's cold creams and stuff, skincare brand. Renoxa, a deodorant and antiperspirant brand. Tresemme. Ooh la la. Breyers, which Breyers is Breyers, you guys. Dermatologica. Now, Dermatologica, that is for the skincare girlies that like a expensive, put it in the refrigerator mask, okay? And then Domestos, household cleaning products. So they're at the base of things that are all over our house. In the American household, somebody's got something Unilever. It would be a very hard brand to protest. But they have to stand on the side of the administration. The administration is silencing a lot of people, and a lot of powerful people, a lot of Caucasian people. They're silencing a lot of Caucasian men, showing you what is the black and brown people. They don't stand a chance. They don't stand a chance if Ben & Jerry's, who's a millionaire white man, is saying he wants to say what he has to say, and his top company says no. Take a lesson. We are now walking into a dictatorship. In 5, 4, 3, 2, now.